Shalom. Man, last night I had a thought that I was wrestling with all night, and just kept going over my head, and I'm gonna try to make it quick to try to squeeze this into one video. If not, I make two. The thought was how I lost my religion. Like I told you when I was about 7. Like I said, the household I grew up in, nobody went to church. But somehow I used to always like watching the 700 Club and different things, because I like watching the biblical stories and things of that nature. And I knew nothing about nationality. I knew nothing about laws. I knew nothing about Hebrew Israelites and Yasharites and Ibhri. I knew nothing about none of that stuff. I knew that they called the man Jesus. So I used to pray to this picture in my aunt's room, of Caesar Borgia. And one morning I did it, and I heard a voice say, "Get up off your knees. That's not me." And I never did it again. And then later on, as I got a little older, I got tired of watching 700 Club, and I asked the Most High. I said, I'm tired of the show. I need some knowledge. Then I ended up going to this church, and they were giving some good knowledge through the Spirit. That's what I believe. Okay, and then I ended up getting the idea to get a business, and I told you about this before, and it was a private investigation business. But I never had anybody to really come and help me. And it's not accusing anybody, I'm just telling you the story. Nobody to really want to really help me for the benefit of trying to create the business. Everybody always came with their hands out, trying to either destroy or take over the business from me. So then one day I met this guy. He was a younger guy. There's a lot of people by this name, so that's you don't know who he is. Shakur, like Tupac Shakur, like. And then he saw us wear these military uniforms. To me, he was a cool dude. He was a little younger than me. He was very bright and intelligent. He didn't have where to stay at the time, so at the time I had like a little office. So he used to stay in the office. I let him stay there, I didn't tell nobody. So we used to, hey, here's the ideas. I had ideas. And then one day, I came into the office, and I had a website that I was creating. It was live, but we make little differences and change things about it. Because I didn't really know him like that. But, I knew that he was talented. So, one day I came into the office, and he had changed my website into like this kind of like military type of websites with tanks and all kinds of stuff on it. I said, well, this ain't what my business is about. So then I tried to make it light. I put some Prince music on it or something, try to lighten it up. Then, after that, one day, he was praying and all kind of stuff in the office, because he was a Muslim, and Islam and all that stuff. I wasn't into all of that. At the time, like I said, I followed Christianity at the time, and I told him, I said, man, if anybody gonna be worshiping here, it's gonna be Christ, man. He said, why you always trying to bring up, that against that? I said, because this is not a mosque or a church, man. This is supposed to be a business. Because he had set up a little shrine and all kind of stuff. And I said, man, come on, man. So he kind of got offended. He said, hey, man, take me to the mosque. I said, all right. Took him to the mosque. I ain't never been inside one before. So he went over there and got something to eat. But he was complaining that it was like racism and stuff going on in there. I'm just telling you what he told me. And when we went in there, he brought some food back. And then when he brought it in the office, because I guess they had killed their own whatever it was, meat they, meal they made. And he said, "Hey man, you want something?" I was kind of hungry. And then when he said, "You want some of this?" And when I got ready to eat some of it, I literally heard the voice again tell me, say, "If you eat that, you're going to get sick." So I said, "Nah, I'm all right, man." He ate the food. He got sick. He was in the hospital. He was really, really sick for like a week. And he came back and he was kind of angry. He said, "Man, you didn't come visit me or nothing. You told me you love me, man." And I said, "I do love you, man, but I can't get involved in that, man. We ain't went in no homosexual relationship type of stuff. A brother to brother. So I said, all right." So then he gets really mad and all that kind of stuff and kicks the door in and because I told him, I said, "Man, it's a good thing. It's probably the best that you go your way, I go my way, man, because you into something I ain't really into." So that was really what made me say, "Man, I don't see no love in that religion." Based on what because he's talking about Islam and all this type of stuff, and kicked the door in and went and kicked the bathroom door, so he did a little destruction before he left. So over the years, from here to time, and like I said, I don't know what he was doing in that office when I wasn't there. Because he had access to my computers and all kind of stuff. So I don't know what he was doing in there. Because I was trusting. Because I was kind of trusting man, trusting man. So from time, I would see him here and there, but I wasn't really hanging out with him no more, nothing like that. Like, "How you doing?" and keep it moving. Then every now and then he would send me a Facebook request, and I didn't hate the man, so I said, okay, I accept his request. But it's like he was not really pushing the religion thing like that. So, and then I end up, he came. Yeah, he did come. He went to my church one time, but at the time when I was in the church. And then I was at the church. And then when this gang stalking thing started coming out, then they started gang stalking. I'm not saying everybody, but they started gang stalking in there. I said, "Wait a minute, these people I've been knowing all my life." So then I left the church. So I left, once again, religion put a bad taste in my mouth. And then I saw the Moors, and they were talking Islam, but when and there was a guy named Tariq Taj Bey, I believe it is. Tariq Taj Bey, yeah. And I saw something different. It wasn't a religion. It was like he said, a science. It was like a knowledge base. It was like education. So like I said, I don't follow religion. I follow indigenous people. I follow, not really follow, but I relate to the indigenous people. I relate to the indigenous Elohim. I relate to knowledge. So then, and I found out, they said that Islam means "I am self-law." And there's others that probably that are of the religion. That's why I don't claim to be of a religion. That's why I said I don't claim none of that. What I do is I claim the indigenous. Because the indigenous Elohim, who people say is not true, has spoken to me on many occasions. At least 3 that I can remember. So you don't believe that, but it happened to me. He didn't talk to me from the standpoint of like Peter or people that when they saw him he fell out. He didn't talk to me on that level, but he talked to Moses all the time, and Moses didn't fall out. He talked to Miriam, she didn't fall out. So however he appears to you depends on the effect on you. So maybe he knew I couldn't handle him appearing to me in that level where I fall out. And I'm thankful for that, because I didn't really want to fall out. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not a Muslim. I don't claim to be a Christian because I found out through that Serapis Christos did a little research that they were called Christians before the man Yahushua HaMashiach, who they called the Christ, even came on the scene. And they were first called Christians in the Torah and the scriptures in Antioch, and those were heathens. So that was kind of the Torah, I mean, how do I say it? Derogatory term. I say I'm indigenous, and that comes, and then like I said, I'm a Ibhri Israelite, Yehudi, M-U-U-R, of the Washitaw People, meaning I'm indigenous. So everything I do is indigenous. I'm with the indigenous. I'm not against another man or woman of any other nationality, but I am for my people, the nationality, and the national indigenous people. And according to the Americans' rights of indigenous people, there are many tribes and many indigenous peoples. And then, like I said, even if even if Israelites said the Moors are not part of the Israelites, we're all indigenous, and that makes us family. We're relatives. You know, just because one relative don't do this, don't do that, you're still relatives. You know, so just want to put that out there and share that with you. And that's why when I made my videos previously, I said I'm not a part of any religious group or organization, and that's what I'm telling you, because I lost my religion. I have not lost my relationship. I've lost my religion. Shalom.